Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I got the most severe pain of sciatica because I have a problem with vitamin D and B12 deficiency. So that's my problem. Mind you, I buy, eat healthy, and still just have this deficiency of vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Mind you, I'm always outside. I get enough vitamin D from the sun, right? But vitamin D doesn't work in that way. And magnesium. I need magnesium. Lots of it. So I'm going to start changing my grocery list. So good morning, everyone. Sunday. I got to change my grocery list. I got to look for more foods with highs of magnesium, B12, and vitamin D. And that's the problem with sciatica. Those three deficiencies are my issues right now. So yeah, I'm having tea right now. And I'm having a joint from my roommate. He rolled me a joint last night. I was like, because he saw me in pain. Because mind you, I went to sleep after I donated the food. I went straight to the hospital and went straight to sleep. He saw me tossing and turning. He's asking me if I was okay. He called staff. Staff was like, oh yeah, he's just having some nerve issues. Because they thought I was having a medical problem. So they came to the dormitory. I'm just like, it's just a sciatica. It really is ripping me apart. So I did some exercises to not get rid of it, but it's supposed to relieve the pain. But the one thing I do need is that magnesium, B12, and vitamin D. Oh, my panda. So yeah, my roommate, he decided like, hey man, I wrote you a joint just in case. I was like, that's nice, man, but not now. He said, no, you can smoke whatever you want. You just look like you're in pain. Mind you, this is why I was in my sleep. Tossing and turning. Like, it was not a very good sleep. I didn't have a very good sleep. Well, I did have, and I did not. So it was a mix. Some moments I did sleep for like 2 hours straight and then wake up with the pain. Yeah, and then wake up another hour with the pain again, and then another 2 hours. It was mixed. So take it with a grain of salt, everyone. So yeah, I came to Long Island City because what's her name wants to talk to me about yesterday. So hope it's not nothing bad, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Or unless people realize, like, hey Panda, we want you to take our extras at the end of the week, because I'm pretty sure they sold the video and the Instagram feeds with all the pictures of the donations of the food. Yeah, I kept my promise, right? That's all that matters. But you got people that like to hate for the wrong, stupidest reasons. And you guys are right, don't let them get to you. But you know what gets to me? They wake up every morning with that same hatred, but won't wake up to go find a fucking job. No, don't say that shit to me, bro. I'm 46. Like I said, I have experience with government, state, local. Don't compare myself to you. Ever. Do you understand me? Complainte? Good. You can compare yourself to me. And that's what I don't understand about most people. Why are you comparing yourself to me? I went off to another country, did many other things, and went on. I moved for job opportunities. And now I'm at this age where, you know, I went through some mental health shit. Lost a girlfriend doing mental health. I went through some mental health shit. I was a victim of a hate crime. Mind you that. Yes, you look at my fucking record, I'm a victim of a hate crime. Twice. Remember, I was attacked by this woman for no reason. Mind you, I don't take the city bus in Milwaukee. That was my first time ever. And that would be my last time. I never take the bus in Milwaukee. Why? Because I don't hang out in Milwaukee unless I'm visiting to eat. And when I'm in Milwaukee, I'm not even in that area. See, the thing is that the area I lived in was a very rich and upscale neighborhood. So E lived on the poor side of Milwaukee. So that means I had to travel north to go to south. I had to go south to travel north. Yeah, I had to do that. But when I did visit E, I never took I always take an Uber. But since it was COVID and all that hot shit, you couldn't get an Uber. So you either take the bus, well you could, but they want you to go to this C19 check before you get into an Uber. Remember that, everybody? Annoying. But even before that, he would meet me at the bus stop. Do you know where the Milwaukee bus stop, the Greyhound bus stop is? That's where the Badger bus goes. From Madison, because I fly into Madison. I don't fly to Milwaukee because I'm staying always in Madison, Wisconsin. I never stay in Milwaukee unless I have other business. I don't understand how people compare themselves to me. My track record speaks for itself. That's why no one can say anything bad about me. No rollerblader, no one. Not even my own parents can say anything bad. Why? I stayed a neutral ground. I don't see no one else in New York City trying to put in effort to help people, other than those other organizations. But some of these organizations are in for glory and fame. I'm in it because mind you, ladies and gentlemen, we were once, or you were not, mind you. If you were not in this situation, think about the situation. But I'm in this situation. I know how it is. I know how it feels. I understand when you can't put food on your fucking table for 2 days, 3 days in a row, it drives you mad. Don't tell me it won't drive you mad. It will. This is our society. This is our country, United States of America, bro. Really? It's supposed to be all mighty and powerful. We can't feed each other, but we can blow up some other shit. What the fuck is that? Sounds like a fucking similarity to fucking Hitler to me. We can't feed each other, but we can blow up some shit. That's just weird. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys think America is rich, but America is also in debt. I would love to fly one of those one day. You know, I do play a lot of simulation games. I used to play a lot, fly, but I haven't done it in a while. It's not hard to figure it out, right? But if I was in a dog fight, oh shit, my dude, take over. I got comms, radio. I can sit in the back. You know what? Everybody that was on Instagram or the rollerblade is like, what? You had all that food? I'm like, yep. I even stopped by the skate park yesterday. And so some of you guys skated. Right, Lorraine? I was like, yeah, Blue Park is pretty chill. But now I need to get some vitamin. I need to change my grocery list. I'm trying to find foods that have high. You got a date with death or something, bro? Remember, there's big potholes here. You might just, I don't know. But by the way, this is a bus stop, right? And people park here, and they wonder why they get tickets. Yeah, they get tickets in the mail, right? So yesterday, when I was coming by here, people were like, "I got a fucking ticket just for 2 days ago." I was like, I keep telling you folks, when a city bus passes you, the camera or a DOT or a traffic officer, they don't have to stop anymore. They can just take a screenshot of your license plate, where you were standing, and boom, you're at a bus stop, bro. There's no fucking excuse. Yeah, mind you, there's multiple cameras. So if you ever see an NYPD traffic car with multiple cameras on it, it's taking multiple pictures at one time of your vehicle because you're in the fucking wrong spot. You're supposed to be standing there. So, stop crying. You know you're not supposed to be standing there. How's your grandma supposed to get on the bus when your car is parked there, bro? For real. It's real talk. What about your granddad? He got arthritis, right? He has to use a walker, right? But you're blocking the fucking bus stop. Does that make sense? It should. This is why a lot of the neighbors are getting sick of the neighborhood now. All the new neighbors coming in with the dog shit and everything. It's getting to a point where it's getting annoying. All these new Chinese and Korean residents coming here. Guys, I'm going to say this one time. As a native to New Yorker, there's no disrespect, but you guys come to the wrong city and act like you're entitled. That's not how it is here, folks. Everyone works here as a community. Everyone knows each other. No one's sincere. Everyone that lives here opens the door for each other. I'm noticing a lot of you don't want to open the door, not even for people with strollers. I'm saying, yeah, you newbies. Yeah, I'm talking to you newbie residents. When you see moms with strollers, open the fucking door. What's wrong with you? Never seen that much disrespect. This is why, like, when you go to McLaren Park, you go to Park House, there's always someone open the door for someone with a stroller. It seems like certain neighborhoods have hospitality and some neighborhoods just don't. But Long Island City does have hospitality. It's just the new people coming in here and they feel like they can just break the law, break the rules, park whatever they want to park. Shit up the sidewalks. And look at Chipotle. This is what Chipotle does all the time with their food. They had a bag of rice out here, and next thing you know, the whole sidewalk was so dirty. The owner of this building decided to come out and literally tell Chipotle in a letter, yo, you guys need to either clean up or I'm going to call, sanitation and fine you guys. That's mind you, that's a $250, what is that, $2,500 fine? Look, avocados, rice. Yeah. Sometimes they leave bags of their food right in the black bag so the rats could get to it. Like, why? It should be in a physical trash can or, mind you, food disposal bin. But they don't do it. This is why I don't want to show. That's why I don't eat at Chipotle. If you go to Chipotle, watch what they do with their trash. You're just like, oh, they just throw their shit on the sidewalk sometimes? Yeah. They have no disregard. Chipotle, I'm not trying defamation. Your employee, you can clearly see this, man. No, it's not sanitation. This has been like this since last night. I mean, like, since like probably last night. Every fucking night. When you guys do trash. Every fucking... No, Chipotle, this is all the time. It's like your employees are lazy or something, man. One day there was like a big bag of rice. And these rats are just going crazy at 11 o'clock at night. Everyone that was walking down was like, oh my God, look at all these rats. Yeah, rats. I'm telling you. There's a lot of rats now in Long Island City for some reason. I know this used to be not a well-established place 25 years ago. If you were a resident or a native here, you would know none of this shit looked like this back 25 years ago. None of this. This Starbucks is probably the oldest in this building here. This building's the oldest. Now it's owned by Altima. Keep switching ownerships. But something tells me Horizon's going to buy this building one day. Something tells me Horizon is going to buy this building one day. Once this place gets really fancy, watch, I guarantee it. Horizon's going to buy that building. Dude, I'm listening to some samba reggae right now. Oh, this shit is jamming, boy. You guys should listen to this. Alright, let me give you a sample. Alright, that's enough. You know, I got a cool roommate though. The other two girls, they're kind of weird. They say hello. One comes out the... Yeah, I swear. I'm not kidding, everyone. One comes out the shower with the towel, nothing but the towel. I'm like, but there's boys in here. I get it. Damn, you nice legs, right? But there's boys in here. She doesn't even give a fuck. She's like, I'm like, damn. I say that's weird because like I never had a girl just like literally just said, I don't give a fuck. You see my titties, see my titties. Oh yeah, I went by the community refrigerator this morning, and some of that stuff is still there, everyone. So I'm pretty sure the other community refrigerator, it still has food in it. Yeah, they still got the egg whites. Because it's still frozen now. See? One Love community refrigerators are the best. We know how to... Dude, refrigerators should be cold, ready to store food. Unlike Greenpoint was fucking... Guys, we went to Greenpoint and it was useless. Not only the refrigerator was off, there was no power at all. They turned off the power. And I want to say this for the record. North Brooklyn Alliance. You guys suck, bro. I'm sorry. You had a guy that think he was cocky with a permit, right? And I told him, he said, oh, we're going to empty out this area. I was like, does your permit require you to kick out people out of the public space to do audio sound check? That doesn't seem right. Right? I said, can I see your permit? He said, why? I said, because you're actually violating a civil law right now. Even because you have a permit or not. I know what those permits stand for. That's permits for your event. You can't kick out people from a public event. This is the problem with North Brooklyn Alliance. They think they are fucking this entity. This is why I don't want to collab with them. Yeah, you guys, I don't want to collab with you. This is why I told, mind you, Franco experienced this already with the Metro card. Lord Brian, listen to the story. If you listen to Lord Brian, Ray Mendez and Franco had to go do some shit with them. So after the competition, the woman calls Franco up, right, and starts ranting about they got to clean it up before the concert. Mind you, the concert's not in 2 days. They have plenty of time to clean up the skate park, or K-Spot is called K-Spot, right? Think about this, Lord Brian. They had 2 days before that concert started. She's screaming at Franco like he got to clean up now before this time. Yo, that's the thing about them. They want things from people, but when it's time to clean up, they want people to do it right away. And like, I'm sorry, but that was a big competition. People are tired. You expect people to like do it right then and there? Yeah, some events break down, but this is a case spot, right? It is known as a skate spot. It's not known as a concert spot, and that's the problem with North Brooklyn Alliance. I don't like the attitude. And I don't like the fact what they did to Franco. And like literally, mind you, he give him a timeline of like 3 hours to break everything down. What? By himself. Mind you, he did it all by himself. So I asked the rollerbladers, do you respect Franco and Ray Mendez. Truly, Billy O'Neill. But Franco literally broke down the whole entire skateboard by himself, took the pallets to a reasonable dump site so they can crush the pallets. Mind you, that costs money. Oh yeah, that costs money. Come on, man. He did that all by himself, and not one rollerblader is praising this guy. Dude, you have to take the van apart. You have to take the board apart. Come on. But North Brooklyn Alliance, they're very cocky. But there was a guy with a permit. I was like, no, dude, you can't ask people to leave a proper space for sound checking. That's just sound silly. You're going to let people back in a half hour later? Think about what you're saying. You're going to let people back in the space a half hour later. What was the point? You're just trying to flex a muscle. And I told him, you're flexing a muscle. First of all, I'm his friend and customer, not your customer. Because the person at Lot Radio, the owner, he sees me all the time taking pictures and uploading to Instagram and stuff like that. They'll show some solidarity, you know? And he's like, hi, how you doing? I was like, good. He's like, good, you here. He knew I was there for a reason. But I just think North Brooklyn Alliance got to do better when it comes down to communications and giving people flexible opportunities to do things according to their time. Because mind you, that's not the only story I have heard about working with North Brooklyn Alliance. Some people just don't want to do events in Brooklyn, in that area of Greenpoint anymore. That's why the music, mind you, the music conscious, they don't give a shit. They got money. They can just throw Brooklyn. And that's what Brooklyn fucking North Alliance want. They just want money. They don't want to do free charity shit. They don't. Let's be real about that. You guys don't want to do a free charity. You want to do a free charity? Help the community fix the homeless problems and the homeless shit in McLaren Park. But you don't. You're more focused on what people, the money. You're not focused on lives. That's why I say what I say. You're not focused on lives, North Brooklyn Alliance. It's all about money. You don't give a shit about the homeless. You don't care about no one in your neighborhood that's poor. It's obviously, look at the library. It's very obvious, obviously. You guys even took the community refrigerator from the library there. How shady is that? Yes, everyone. They took out the community refrigerator. It used to be at that library. So they want the poor people to go struggle and look for it. They want them to go down to that nasty, dirty Greenpoint community refrigerator. Like yesterday, obviously on my camera don't lie. Fucking nasty, disgusting, hot. Dude, you can literally toast an egg in there, bro. That's how hot that refrigerator was. You think I'm gonna put fresh, frozen food in there? Hell no. So I stood outside the refrigerator off camera, and when I saw someone that I recognized, I was like, hey, I got food. And they're like, holy shit. I was like, yo, can I get I said, listen, you can have 2 each. That's the minimum. Mind you, you're not the only New Yorker and not the only poor New Yorker looking for food like this. Be considerate. He said, oh, I thought you were going to give me a whole bag. I'm not going to give you this guy thought I was going to give him a whole bag full of freaking egg whites. Are you kidding me? So you can waste it and be all over the streets? No, bro. 2 each. Like I said, I'm handing it out. At Greenpoint, you got to hand out the food. You can't just don't in there. But it doesn't matter. We were handing it out. We walked down the street. We walked around. We saw Justin was too embarrassed to walk up to me and ask me for food. I was waiting for him to ask me yesterday because he saw me. He saw me, and all his dudes are coming up to me. All the drunk Polish dudes that literally walked up to me and grabbed food, went back into the park, and he knew I was the one giving out the food. He was so embarrassed to fucking come ask me. Yeah, you're a crackhead, bro. You went right back in your crackhead ways. You won't fucking live up to your standards. You're not a father, bro. This is why your child doesn't want to see you, or the baby mother. They don't want to see you. Now I understand why your family doesn't want to be around you. I can say what I want. David can tell you too. I don't care. He really like the reason why I don't want to hang out with David anymore is because he says several things that really concern me. And as an activist, and as someone that literally respects everyone and every culture, you don't say I don't like Puerto Ricans because they're fucking loud. Yeah, that's it. And it tells me that you don't want to be around you. You said it yourself in front of me. I said, what? He said, I don't like being around Puerto Ricans. When I told him about my event, I was like, yeah, there's going to be Puerto Ricans there. Everyone, every culture is going to be there. He got some type of discrimination against Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. So if you got that much discrimination for that, then I suggest stay far away from me. Serious talk. You don't want to be around Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Mexicans? Then stay the fuck away from me, bro. But wait. But you protected the Mexican. Remember that, David. You knew the mamacita, right? You know the homeless little lady we stood up for? That makes you a hypocrite, bro. Oh, but she's not loud? Of course she's not loud. She's modest and she's kind. She's homeless, but she never start trouble. Oh, you want that type of... Oh, you don't want some Puerto Rican to speak out their freedom of speech. Talking about... And then he said some shit about that Puerto Ricans don't deserve to be here. And like they came in the 1950s. And I'm like, dude, they've been here a long time ago. So is the Chinese. What are you talking about? This guy has no history on like America, bro. So yeah, this is why I don't hang out with David. He doesn't like Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or anyone Spanish because he thinks they loud. I'm like, but you're from a fucking European country. That's fucked up to say. And didn't your country just turn 35 years or something like that to celebrate a birthday? You got the nerve to talk? Nah, bro. That's why I don't want to hang out with him. Mind you, he's kind and courteous, but he does have a dark side. He's racist towards Spanish. No. You can't be racist towards Spanish and then like... And then what you did in front of me was like obvious. I was like, okay, I see it now. And then when he said he was going to come to the skate event, I knew you weren't going to come. Just the fact when I told you that, yeah, I'm hanging out with some Puerto Ricans at this skate event. What's the problem? Oh, Puerto Ricans are not allowed to skate? Now you're discriminating against their human right to fucking rollerblade and communicate with you? Yeah, I don't want to hang out with someone like that. So yeah, anyone at McLaren Park at Lot Radio, I know you're watching. Demetrius, I know you watch, bro. This is why I don't hang out with David. He's not so kind towards Puerto Rican. Since they're so loud, I'm gonna be loud too. But that's some fucked up shit. And you wonder why I don't want to go over there. Mind you, I saw him twice this week. When I was giving out the fucking skates, and I saw him at Lot Radio when I was giving out, yeah. Hanging out with that bum-ass nigga Josh. The one that stole your friend, mind you, Jonathan's voice interface recorder. Knowing that he didn't lose, he didn't get robbed for it. He sold that shit. Come on, man. And that's why I told Josh in his face, if that was Jonathan, I would knock your teeth out, bro. He was like, oh, whoa. What's that? I was like, bro, how can you do that to you said he was your friend. Where's the fucking, tell me the truth, where's the recorder? I got robbed for it, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I don't believe that one bit. I told him in his face, I don't believe it one bit. How you lose it the same day he gives it to you? But your shit is not stolen. Your guitar, your wallet, your keys, none of that is stolen, but only that. Come on, bro. Nah, that sounds suspicious. Don't you guys agree? But then again, I don't really care because Johnny got a mouth on his fucking Italian ass. And trust me, I got a lot of Italian friends in fucking Queens. And they'll tell you, no, don't speak to Panda like that. I'm not your fucking slave. Oh, you don't see nobody? I'm the God around here. I'm the universe around here. No, you're not. You're not chief and dictate. No. I'm in the middle of fucking buying flower arrangements for my deceased friend and girlfriend, and you sitting here acting like you more important than her. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. You see people doing something, people talking on the phone. You want to ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan likes to interrupt people when they are physically doing something. I'm on, like the other day, I was on the phone. He comes up behind me. He says, "What's up?" I see him pass me, right? He makes a U-turn. He parks the bike right across, and he sees me on the phone, right, talking to a lawyer. What was it? Yeah, talking to the lawyer at the time. And I'm in a deep conversation. He was like, yo, bro. Yo, drop what you doing. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? No, don't do that, bro. It's not even that. It's only 1:36 in the afternoon. People are still fucking networking and working. Or trying to network. Likes to interrupt. And then when you explain something to him, it goes out the deaf ear. You know why? Because he never listens. Because I keep telling him that, dude, you don't listen very well. You're trying to be this cute, fly, grown-ass. No, you should be a father. Stop trying to look cool. You're already cool as it is. But what makes you not cool? You try too hard. Yeah, that makes it not cool. You try too hard, bro, sometimes. But that day he disrespected me, I was like, nah. Even the people that was standing there were like, that was rude. I know it was. This is why he's dead to me now. Talk to me like I'm your slave or some shit. I would smack you across your face. Simplify, fool. Better. This dude think he fucking Mac Daddy in fucking Greenpoint. So now you guys know why I don't hang out with certain people at McLaren Park or at Lot Radio. You got one thief, you got one that's rude, you got one that's racist towards my Puerto Rican friends. That's why you didn't show up for the skate event? Because my Puerto Rican Jay and his wife are Puerto Rican. That's why you watch a live stream like, nah, you're not going. That's why you didn't come. Therefore, stay away from me, bro. You say one more thing about Puerto Ricans in front of me or around me, I'm guaranteed you're going to have a problem. And I guarantee it, I don't think the Yenta niggas like that shit too. Oh yeah. You don't know what the Yenta niggas are here in New York City? Okay, let's go to the Bronx. Let me show you a few cats. And mind you, a few rollerblades are too. They will smack you across your face. They hear you say something like that. Oh, you want to diss Puerto Rican? You hate Puerto Rican? We loud? No, dude, they're not the loudest people. No, they not. This is why his misconception about Puerto Rican people or Dominican people, wrong. Some of they loud. They rude and loud. No, you rude. They racist. You just mad because, like, here's the thing. I don't think he's mad because I just think he's intimidated. That's what it is, intimidation. Now you guys want to know why I don't trust people. Because people got a two-side. Mind you, I'm transparent. You can tell everyone about my story. They will feel more sympathy for me than you, bro. Why? Because they see what I'm doing. Like I said earlier, he was a pretty, cool cat to hang out, but he only wants to hang out in certain areas. And mind you, I told him, yo, you want to go hang out with a cool place? Just go to fucking Union Square. I show you a farmer's market. I show you some really hot spots. You probably don't even know those exist. Why you always want to hang out in fucking around Lot Radio and McLaren Park around those fucking bums and around Justin? Why? You're clean cut fucking European, dude. You got nice shoes, you got nice attire, and you're hanging around a bunch of fucking bums. Drunks. Why? You got so much women out here in the city. I literally asked him, you're just gonna look for some girls. You're gonna get some girls. You're gonna go. Mind you, I'd say just go to Green. Mind you, sorry. I asked him. Okay, just go to Classen Avenue. He goes, what's over there? I was like, another neighborhood. You know, nice people, Best Eye. You know, Bong Dong King Park. They have all like music festivals, black culture, Spanish. And that's the thing, he doesn't want to hang around that. And that's what concerns me. You don't want to go hang out, have fun? Document your life? Show people like you know how to have a good time. Damn, you're boring. You want to hang out around bums? Then stay around Justin then. And Josh. Did Josh find a job yet? Nope. He's been saying that for fucking God knows how long. Because he has no education, bro. He has no certification, no certificates, no nothing. No LinkedIn account, no nothing. How are you supposed to get a job when you got no online presence of anything of your work? You have no website. You say you're an artist, but you have no website. You got no proof of proving that you're an artist. I did prove some of your art on my channel last year, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to go through that. That's nah. He built some stuff out of some rubber ties, built New York City. It was a cool project, but he never flexed it. Why? Because he was fucking mooching over everyone else instead of like promoting his fucking art. And that's why Jonathan, I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Jonathan, mind you, the Navy guy, he was gonna clock Josh in the face last year. He was he stood up. Guys, you know how you're about to punch someone? Look. You see where my feet are? He was about to clock back, like, had the arm ready, like, winding up. He was about to clock Josh in the face. He said he's a vet. Don't disrespect vets, bro. Even I was pissed. I was like, you know what? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That was disrespectful. And this year, he comes up to me, yo, I'm sorry for last year. And I'm like, no, man. You are not a patriot, bro. You are a fucked up individual to say some shit like that to a vet. You are a disgraceful, I'm telling you, you're a disgraceful black dude, bro. No, man. And mind you, he's black, bro. And you only did that because not only he's a veteran, but he told you, like, yeah, I swing both. He told Josh he swings both ways. And that's why Josh made a statement. That's what Josh told me. I was like, that gives you a right to make that statement? No. Not only you're a fucking belligerent and you're not a patriot, but you're biased, you're discriminatory, and you don't support the LGBTQ community, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Eat it. But every time I'm with David, he wants to come sit around because he has no conflict with David. So that gives him an excuse to come around me. I was like, nah, David, I don't want to hang out with him. David knows that. I keep telling David, don't bring him here. If you bring Jonathan, he's going to know what Jonathan because he mooches off Jonathan. Come on, bro. Think about it. And he knows I give you guys all that fucking free weed that I have. And so, yeah, I'm getting rid of all that shit. Actually, just smoking it mind you, I was smoking it last night because of my fucking pain. And then this guy, my roommate, he rolls me a fucking doobie because I don't roll joints. I don't because I suck at it. I fucking truly suck at rolling joints. That's why if I was going to smoke, I smoke out a bong or little pipe things. It's very convenient. You can stash it anywhere. It's hideable. You don't need to fucking do all that work just to roll. I don't want to do all that. I'm not lazy. I just can't roll physically. It's not about me. I can't not roll. I tried. Oh, my panda. I needed this tea. Anyway. Bill Vic says, I just subbed to your channel. Well, I appreciate that, Bill Vic. You know, as a houseless individual myself, did you just hear what I just said? As a houseless individual myself, ask anyone here in Long Island City, Do you feel intimidated if I tell you I was houseless? No, we know already, but you're a good person. That's why we like you. We want you around. See? Chipotle, maybe you should, be nice to me and stop dumping your fucking food trash like that on the fucking sidewalk. Everyone else's business is clean but yours. Look at it. Everyone else's business is clean. Look, you can see it, other than Chipotle's. But anyway, I digress. Oh, we're about to get some trap music over here. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, you guys want to listen? Okay. Here. I'm pretty sure YouTube just fucking demonetized my video. Oh, you said you want to sneak in some little copyright music, do you? 3 seconds, huh? You think 3 seconds? No. You put 1 second of copyright music, they flag your video now. It's embarrassing. But anyway, guys, you guys want to support what I do? I try to give back. When you donate to me, I try to, mind you, excuse me. So, I had $19.33 in my account yesterday, right? So, last night, I decided right before I went to bed, I was going to order a good to go for today for someone that is in need. So, yes, I got 2 good to go orders today to pick up for someone that is hungry. Yes, it is also, again, pizza, but let's see what they're going to give me, because not all the time they give me pizza. Sometimes they give me the garlic knots. Sometimes they give me those roll dingies they have. They got meat in it. I don't know what it's called. I just stay away from it because I don't eat meat. Even Starbucks now I don't fucking eat meat. They know I don't eat pork, meat, bacon, egg. They're like, Panda, try this. They made me a freaking drink that was non-dairy. I didn't know what it was, but Christina said they bringing it out on Monday. I was like, dude, this is pretty good. I don't really like your weird drink items. I don't really like the refreshers. I don't really like those. But damn, man, 900 people are going to lose jobs at Starbucks, man. That sucks. Blame the fucking last the CEO. Now the new CEO, he's cleaning house. He's cleaning house. The OCE, guys, you guys don't understand. They fired a previous I forgot his name, CEO. He, at the time, right when he was hired, Starbucks was valued at $114 billion. After 6 to 7 months, while he was in office as CEO, this douchebag brought Starbucks down to $74 billion. What the fuck? How did it drop like that? Literally, a $30 billion, how you drop like that? Like, literally, bang. Like, what the fuck do you do? So they fired him. So now this new CEO, he's cleaning house. He's picking up the best bartistas. I think he should fire one that doesn't belong, because she's kind of rude. She sometimes comes here at this location. And I'm like, why are you rude to me? You don't demand a customer to give you a thank you or please. It's like, no. We already thank you that we choose you as a coffee shop in the first place. See, that's the part with some bartistas. This one bartista, I don't know what her deal is. Because another staff told me, like, hey, you have a problem with her? I was like, no. She's like, well, it kind of concerns me because I never had a problem with you, Panda. You're always polite. Everyone knows you. I don't understand what's her deal. I was like, because I asked her for water one day, and you literally, I said, can I please have some water and ice, please? And she's like, say nicely. I was like, what? Ma'am, that's not how you talk to customers. That's not how you talk to people. And I wasn't even being rude. I was like, excuse me, can I get some water and ice, please? Yeah. I guess she wanted me to say it in a very, I don't know how soft you want me to say. I don't understand that. Demanding. So I told Christina about it. And then what's her face knew about it, and she asked me personally, put me aside. I was like, what'd she do? I was like, I asked her for ice and water. She got an attitude. She's like, she's not supposed to do that to customers. Like, literally berating the customer to say thank you. Literally berating. You don't do that to customers. But anyway, it doesn't work here all the time. But she needs to get an evaluation, an assessment check. But anyway, guys. Oh, I've been sleeping all day. Now I gotta change my grocery list. I need magnesium. You know what I need? I need magnesium pills. Instead of changing my grocery list, I need magnesium pills. I need vitamin B12 pills now again. And I need vitamin D. Damn, man, that's an expensive fucking... I wonder if I can find it cheap at Target. Anybody want to help me out with that? Because Panda's kind of broke right now. He only has money for groceries. You know, I got a PayPal cash out. But anyway, like I was saying before with your donations, if you guys don't know, I try to pay for with your donations. I share. You haven't been subscribed to this channel long enough to see that? Go to my shorts. You can see where I buy food for the homeless or someone in need. I even buy... Now, I'm not going to buy food for this guy. I just got a text last night from the Puerto Rican vet. He was telling me, yo, Pablo is, he's being stupid, he's too drunk, don't buy her no more food, and he's just not being very, like, apparently he assaulted a woman in the park. I wasn't here last night, I don't know. That's why I'm in Long Island City now, because I want to see if he's sleeping over there. I'm like, yo, dude, what's this shit, bro? I know he doesn't understand English that well. I'm like, you can't hit girls. He's too, yeah, man. He's from Colombia. Yeah, he's not Mexican. He's Colombian. Pablo, he's Colombian. He has no family here. Well, he claimed he had a half sister. From what's the name was telling me, he has a half sister, but they don't want to deal with him. I was like, really? Just feel bad for people being out here alone. And he cries a lot too. Gets emotional. Like I do. I know I cry a lot. I get emotional, but I have a reason to. But he cries. He cries for a reason though. He cries because he has no one to hug, no one to like see him every day. You know. He's looking for people to like talk to. Sometimes he's lonely. I get it. Mental health. Gloria says, good coffee. Wait, she said, make good coffee that isn't ridiculously priced. I know. But at least, here's the thing. You're paying for a service. Okay? They got a fucking state-of-the-art fucking coffee machine there, right? Do you have one? Rebecca, think about this. This is why you gotta know what you're paying for. Let's say you pay like $5 for a cup of coffee here at Starbucks, right? You're paying like $2 for a coffee. You're paying for $1 for services, or $1.50 for services. You're paying for, you know, the prepare of your cup and a tip. Boom, all that within like $5, right? But That's why people come to the coffee shop, because they can't afford that fucking machine. You see that machine over there? You know how much that the machine is cost to repair every time it breaks down or malfunctions? It costs us hundreds of dollars to fix that constantly. Sometimes it gets jammed, it gets coffee grinds, and it needs to be cleaned out. Yeah, they sometimes swap out their machines to clean out and swap it in. Like they just swapped out their new ice machine. Oh yeah, now they have new ice cubes. Instead of the big cubes, now they're the square, small cubes. Yeah. Starbucks is, like I said, you're in a fucking bus stop anyway. You should just know that shit, bro. This is why drivers in New York City are not very observational. You should always worry about puddles. See, this is why in each state drivers are different. But I want to know how most of these people get their driver licenses. Because there's some bad driving in New York City. Some really bad driving. Oh, my panda. I should go to the park right now and see if he's sleeping over there. I want to know what made you decide to hit a girl last night, bro. You don't think I know? Oh no, did I lose that? Okay. I know everything that goes on in this city. It's crazy. But then again, it's not hard to find me on social media. Keep telling people that. But you know what? I digress. Oh yeah, there's no F-train service. So you F users are fucked. Get it? You F-train users are fucked. And you can't get home this weekend. You gotta take this damn bus. That's why I call it the F-train, because it's always fucked. Let me stop. But anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I donated a bunch of Starbucks goodies. I went to 3 different community refrigerators and walked on foot. I literally walked on foot and I pulled the muscle because of my sciatica. So you oh, my panda, and look at me, I'm right back out here at fucking 6 in the morning. Look at that. Like a trooper. Sip a pub. Soldier. It's better than fucking being lazy, sitting behind a computer talking shit to someone. That's transfer 20. They were just in the subway too. Oh yeah, they in the subway at night. Oh, they're undercover. Oh, I want to see a homeless cop. You know why? I haven't seen that since the fucking 90s. Yeah, you ever seen a homeless cop before? Oh, that shit rocked my world when I was a kid. I was like, yo, dude is actually a homeless undercover cop. Holy shit. That was sick, bro. One day when I was like, maybe like, I think I was like 13, 12 years old at the time, maybe. I was going through the subway, and this homeless guy, we see this homeless guy, right? My parents are about to pay their fare, this guy hops the subway, right? And this fucking homeless guy just pops out of nowhere, pulls out a badge, is like, come here. He was literally laying on the floor, sitting there looking like homeless people do. And he just pops out of nowhere and pulls out a badge, and I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever, bro. I think that was like the coolest fucking shit that I've seen. Oh man, I want to see that that's the old nostalgia of New York City police. You had cops actually patrolling, walking the beat. Now they just drive around in their fucking cars. Lazy. What's the point of being an officer if you're not physically in shape? Right? What I'm saying? I think Madison, Wisconsin, I think we need to teach New York City how to be real cops. Get your ass on your feet instead of riding around that fucking cop car all the time. Because Madison PD, Milwaukee PD, West Casa, La Crosse, all police, even mind you, Green Bay police, they walk the beat. They walk in the neighborhoods. They even bike in the neighborhoods. Now they want to do rollerblading. I'm like, that's going to be a disaster. Only I and some rollerbladers can do that. No. If this cop falls on his gun, oh, no, wait, no. Sorry, not happening. Listen, I'm not teaching that class. I'm not teaching a bunch of adolescent adults how to rollerblade, first and foremost, because honestly, no offense. But you should have known how to rollerblade when you were a kid. I'm just saying, you never went to like a rollerblading derby, ice skating, a skate key like we had in New York back in the day? Or what was the one in Paris? What's the one in Paris called? That shit was the bomb back in the day. Oh, I think they closed it though. It was like, yeah, it was kind of for kids though, but it was the hot spot. No. Okay, one more. Okay, no more music. Now, listen, this is the music I listen to. Okay, you don't understand it? Well, learn a language. Or learn some of it. Fucking dance out here in public. Look, I literally danced out here one morning. Everyone thought I was being goofball. I was like, no, I'm happy. That's when I first got my iPhone 14 Pro. I was fucking so happy. I was like, got my iPhone. Because someone stole my iPhone 11 Pro when I fucking passed out last year on Jackson Avenue. I had a heart problem. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take care of myself. Got a heart problem. That's why I don't rollerblade for too long, and if I do, I'm just cruising. But I can't rollerblade now. Got that psycho. But take it with a grain of salt, everyone. You guys want to support what I do? I have a Patreon, but if you guys want to support, because I'm a poor person too. So, but at least I share my wealth with people because I think it's just the right thing to do. And you know what? It makes me feel better, though. I'm like, yeah, this guy ate, she ate, and I ate with only $10. I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's called Too Good to Go. You should download that fucking app. Yeah, Too Good to Go. They have it in Paris, Canada, Japan. Where you guys been, bro? Yeah, it's run by Second Food Harvest. I don't really like them because they waste food all the time, too. Because they do. They always fucking do. We saw Second Food Harvest called 2 sanitation trucks to dump a bunch of food. Remember that? That's at 9 Million Reasons. So, take it with a grain of salt. But I want to get a refill. I want to see if this guy is at the park. I want to know what the fuck was wrong with him. I got a text message, man. Oh. What the hell? I rubbed my ear and some white shit came out. I hope no spider was in my ear. But anyway. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm just having a Sunday morning chat and an update. And why I don't hang out with certain people at McLaren Park or fucking Lot Radio. Everyone's fucking doing two-faced shit. I don't hang around that, man. I don't. Want to find me? Hang out me? Come hang out with me at 90th Precinct in the fucking Bushwick. I guarantee you won't want to hang out there. That's the thing. No one wants to go near the precincts or go in. Yeah, I don't get it. But I digress, man. I gotta get some vitamin B12 though, and some magnesium. Because this sciatica shit needs to go. Mind you, it's the worst in the winter. It is. Because last winter I had it so many times. I was like, oh, my panda. And my doctor told me, hey, man, it's the vitamin B12. It's the deficiency of it, the magnesium and the vitamin D. I was like, dude, I get enough fucking sunlight. I'm always outside. How is that not possible? He's like, no. Not your skin, but physically you gotta eat. I know, I was just joking his shade, but he missed the joke. He got all serious. He messed up the joke. I was gonna say, and then I was gonna say something like, dude, too much dick in the sky is too much, bro. Get it? Vitamin D? He missed the joke. Yeah, sometimes he ruins the joke, but he's a good doctor. And he's Greek, so yeah, he's Greek, so shut up. You don't got a black doctor? Hell no. Hell no. I don't want a black doctor, no offense. I'm cool. At least my doctor's not trying to prescribe me fucking all types of drugs. Just to, his personal pharmaceutical game. I don't know. Because that's what happens sometimes. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm gonna get out of here.